Before COVID even, it was such a crazy year. I was so amazed by how quickly the media that we consume, how quickly that can change. Even the advice that we consume, like advice around the country, it can change so drastically, so drastically. In March last year, the bushfires are over. Everyone telling us, politicians, media, everyone, and it was good advice. Everyone's saying, go to the southeast coast, go to East Gippsland, go to the pubs, go to as many places as you can. Get all your friends, go to a restaurant, pack it out, get sweaty, dance all night. Stay in really close proximity to each other. The next day, it was like, stay the fuck inside. Don't touch anything. Don't shake anyone's hand. ScoMo could have used that advice 2 months prior, interestingly. That's interesting because Scott Morrison tried to shake a few hands. No one wanted to do it. And then everyone just decided to never shake hands again. What a weird premonition. It's like the thought of shaking his hand is so gross that we were all just like, let's never risk it. Let's just ban it entirely. I felt quite sad during the bushfires. I felt like sad, scared. I'm sure a lot of people would have felt that. That's not unique. But I also felt, during that time, I felt quite inspired because around that time, that was the first time in my life where I'd seen so many people protesting for climate action. Around that time, there was thousands of people marching all over the world protesting for climate action. Huge rallies going on. In Melbourne, massive marches. There was a march in Melbourne for climate action. They reckon there was 100,000 people there. That's what they said. I wasn't there. I had stuff on, but I still appreciated it. I can feel you all judging me, a bit judgmental, yeah, whatever. Firstly, have a look at this. I'm not bragging, but I know you're a bit judgmental about me missing the rally. Have a look at this. This is, I don't know if you can read that at the back, but that's eco-friendly cigarette filters. All got to do our part, don't we? Felt quite guilty about missing the rally, which is why since then I've just been fucking chaining darts. I don't know what they do, but they're eco-friendly. I figure if I smoke enough, I can turn this thing around, you know what I mean? Went down to St Kilda the other day, poured a few packets in the ocean. I think that's good. They're eco-friendly. I was feeding them to seagulls, they love them. You've probably noticed, you've probably been walking around, oh, there's more trees around, the grass looks greener. That's me doing that. I'm having 70 a day, my lungs are in agony. Just by a round of applause, does anyone else use eco-friendly cigarette filters? Never is. Never is. No wonder the reef's fucked. Come on, guys. Put some effort in. Some of you are probably sitting there, oh, but I don't even smoke. Start fucking smoking then. The climate clock is ticking. My friend said this to me. I think this is one of the stupidest things I've ever heard in my life. He said, you shouldn't use condoms because the material that condoms are made out of, it's not biodegradable, it never breaks down. It ends up eventually in the ocean and then fish end up choking on it. So you shouldn't use condoms for that reason. Firstly, I assume that doesn't work in the bedroom, that line. I doubt any of his sexual partners are like, fuck, you're such an environmentalist. Good point, take it off. But also, that's such an illogical argument. That doesn't make any sense. Like, think about the purpose of condoms. If humans are the ones causing ecological disaster, more condoms equals less humans. Condoms are the best thing for the environment regardless of what they're made of. Who cares? Make them out of whatever. Make them out of seals, whales, who gives a shit? Depleted uranium, it doesn't matter. They'll always be the best thing for the environment. More condoms equals less humans. More condoms, if you think about it, eventually equals less condoms, doesn't it? So, they're our best defense against themselves. If you want a world with less condoms, start using a fucking condom. That would be my advice.